Mr. Butner?
My name is Christopher Butner, publisher of Calaveras2026election.com. During the November 26 Board of Supervisors meeting, Supervisor Stopper was caught on video, recorded by Calaveras Public Access TV, engaging in text messaging on a mobile device multiple times while seated upon the dais during the general public comments portion of the agenda. Stopper's repeated texting throughout the meeting's agenda was construed as a potential violation of the Brown Act. A public records request was filed with Stopper, County Counsel, and HR and Risk Management seeking all text messages initiated and received by Stopper during that meeting. In a particularly egregious instance, Stopper appeared sufficiently engaged in texting for any observer to see that he was distractedly texting prior to the conclusion of a constituent's general public comment statement. I was the constituent to whom Stopper displayed a profound lack of respect. Stopper was rudely texting while being addressed by me, a constituent presenting damning facts concerning the state's scrutiny of his numerous Fair Political Practices Commission violations and the future viability as an elected official. Stopper's disrespect toward a constituent further demonstrates either his denial or his lack of self-awareness concerning his potential legal predicament with the FPPC for his numerous alleged violations of the Political Reform Act. The responsive document to my public records request confirmed that Stopper was exchanging text messages from the dais with one of his constituents seated in the audience. That constituent curiously had a personal financial interest and stood to gain benefit from the board's approval of agenda items 18 and 19 concerning the conversion of his family trust land from agriculture preserve to Williamson Act contract. Stopper had an ethical obligation to recuse himself from voting on those two agenda items due to his pre-existing relationship with his constituent and the appearance of conflict of interest. The responsive document received from the County Counsel to my public records request further revealed that Stopper and his constituent had exchanged text messages during my general public comment. I'll share that exchange with you now. You have copies of this. Constituent texted the following: Butner says you're done, with 3 exclamation points. Stopper texted in reply, yup, his beautiful dome glows so brilliantly. Seriously, Ben, you're an elected county supervisor. You're not some giggling little schoolgirl sneaking an exchange of slam notes with your crush about a classmate's appearance while the teacher is not looking. Your public behavior upon the dais violates decorum and demeans civility. Hopefully you'll see the wisdom in stepping up to this podium right now and apologize to your colleagues seated upon the dais and to all of your constituents, myself included, for the disrespect you've demonstrated to your elected office. My name's Christopher Butner. I publish Calaveras2026election.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there other public comment in the room? Thank you. Is there any member of the board or supervisors who'd like to pull an item from the consent agenda? Seeing none, is there any members of the public in the room that wish to pull an item from the consent agenda? Mr. Butler?
Item 6, Chair.
Item 6?
Please.
Is there any other? Seeing none, I will seek a motion to approve the consent agenda, excluding item number 6.
I'll move the remainder.
Moved by Supervisor Toffenali, second by Supervisor Follendorf. All in favor?
Aye.
Carries 5-0. We'll move on to item number 6.
Item 6 is the minutes of Board of Supervisors regular meeting November 26, 2024.
Mr. Butner, you had a question?
My name is Christopher Butner, publisher of Calaveras2026election.com. I respectfully request that the meeting minutes of the November 26, 2024 Calaveras County Board of Supervisors regular meeting be amended to reflect the following facts before being voted upon by the acceptance of the board. District 5 Supervisor Benjamin Stopper was video recorded text messaging on a mobile device on multiple occurrences while seated upon the dais, a potential violation of the Brown Act. It is corroborated by County Council's responsive document to my public records request for all of District 5 Supervisor Benjamin Stopper's digital communication during that meeting that District 5 Supervisor Benjamin Stopper exchanged text messages with a constituent seated in the audience who had an agenda items 18 and 19 coming before the board for a vote during that meeting. Notably, the constituent had a significant personal financial interest in the outcome of the vote. District 5 Supervisor Benjamin Stopper had an ethical obligation to recuse himself from voting due to his pre-existing relationship with this constituent, failing to recuse from the vote and failing to disclose his pre-existing relationship. District 5 Supervisor Benjamin Stopper exhibited extraordinary disrespect for his constituents and colleagues, inclusive of his personal denigration of a constituent, me, with Stopper having stooped to a sardonic ad hominem attack about my shaved head, texting his constituent that his beautiful dome glows so brilliantly. One further point, Ben. In case you've been wondering about the status of my Open Fair Political Practices Commission complaint filed against you, number 09092024-02978, the FPPC Enforcement Division notified me yesterday in writing that the complaint I filed against you for your multiple violations of the Political Reform Act remains under review for opening of an investigation. My name is Christopher Butner, publisher of Calaveras for 2026 election.com.
Thank you.